This one person had so many fucking adoptables.
Is it like a catch 'em all thing?
So adoptables are like, some people treat them as like, a pet thing, but some people treat it like you can make like a character, and if like they can't make their own original character, then like I could design one and somebody can just buy that and that could be their character thing. I don't know. It depends on how people want to do it. Anyway,
I know you're gonna hate me saying this, but essentially it was almost like the pre-NFT.
Yes. Yeah. In a way it is
that makes
like
sense.
that, but in a way it's like that, but it's not on a blockchain. It's just like you own this picture now, and you own the picture. Like
Nobody else can use it.
Yeah.
Not the link to the picture, just you own the actual. You own the design. So it's better than NFT. It's just
We called it Farkani Vashana.
It's African. Okay, look, this is not a we thing. I was the artist. You're the one that decided everything else. You're the one that decided to use a fucking papyrus for our font.
Papyrus.
That's what the font is.
Yep, I noticed that.
Yep. Yep.
But you're the artist, B. You're supposed to catch these things.
Oh no! I was like struggling, just figuring out how a fucking lion's anatomy worked. Okay, like I was like, hey, let's go into business together. We could call it Jelly Boo, which is like kind of a melding of our last names at the time before someone was married. But
Yeah, now I have a better last name.
yeah, and I was like, okay, look, you decide. I'm just gonna do some art and then all these ideas were talking. He's like, oh, we should do African animals because we don't see a lot of African animal adoptables. Oh, we should call it for Connie Fasana because that's African of something. I don't remember. Oh, and then she's the one that made the cards. I think she's the one that made that tree. The one that
I made the tree?
You made the tree.
Alright. Oh yeah, in the background. I absolutely made that background.
Yeah, you made the background. This is all your handiwork. I just did the fucking art.
I wish these were dated. Hold up, I'm inspecting these.
It would be
Can we
2008,
see?
2000. It'd be 2009. Like that would be it.
Ooh, that's funny.
Mummified.png.
And was that the name of who bought it, or what they decided to name?
That would be the file name. Like the name is, you can see on the card, name Apollo, species lion, gender.
Yeah.
Owner Tribbler. That's the person.
I missed the owner segment. Okay.
Yeah.
Creeper's Delight. What? Did we name these?
I think you gave them a base name, and then the person who bought it could give them an actual name.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, some of them like Silent Bob.
Out of This World, the rhino. Oh, we've got all of the yellow ones are named Seiji.
All the red ones are named Vinny. Like each one. God, what? Okay.
And the white rhino was named Silent Bob.
Yeah.
Man, it was a wild ride in the early 2000s.
It was a thing we chose to do. It was a thing.
That was a choice.
It was a thing that.
Did she have any Into the Woods ones? Because those were my favorite adoptable. Oh yeah, she does.
Is it Into the Woods?
Into the Woods. I had a few of these. They were really expensive.
And pony points?
In 20 months. Oh, I
Pony
remember
points.
these.
Yeah.
Man, looking at these now, it's like this art's
They're so bad.
Yeah, this art's not great. But they were popular.
Well, and she had so many options, right? So like the people ones, you could there was different hair, different clothes, different themes, I remember. And the people ones went so fast, so you had to jump on those quick. Man, now I wish I had that computer, because I'd love to see what I had on it and find all of our original files with all of our original adoptables.
Somewhere I never throw anything out, man. Anyway, thank
Flying
you,
whales? What
thank
are
you for,
these?
thank you for coming on this wonderful romp
TED Talk.
of nostalgia with us. We apologize profusely. If you want to get going with the thing.
Okay. No problem. No. I mean, like that's part of like the fun is, with D&D, like you're playing a game, but it's also kind of like D&D / just chatting. You drop in.
Socializing.
Yeah. Drop in dumb jokes and shit.
I'm good at that.
Okay, so last time you went to the small underground thing. You fought the robot.
Robot that was piloted by something tiny, but we missed out on it.
You continued along your
Grid-
way. You
Had the
talked.
grid. Oh, sorry.
You
I had a
talked.
grid.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. The great idea of trying to be tiny and going in a hole, but nobody wanted to do that.
You met an ogre. You gave the ogre some pig.
We did.
I'm sorry, it's a half ogre. And then it rained. Everybody got sick, but then got better.
Two
and
of us
then-
got sick.
That's true, yeah, only two. And you are getting back into town midday. A little bit earlier than planned. It isn't like a full downpour, but it's a pretty constant rain. And
Ooh, pretty.
Ooh, very nice.
I apologize when I was setting this up. I did not.
Oh.
Chesterton.
I didn't know how to change some of the stuff after the fact. It's supposed to be Chusterton. There's supposed to be umlauts over the U.
Oh.
What?
2 dots over the U.
Oh, Chesterton. So it's
Chesterton.
Chusterton, yes.
Like Pikachusterton.
Yeah. And there was also going to be like, not like closed caption, but something around to make it a little easier to read. But for whatever reason, trying to go back and edit shit was a big pain in the ass. So we have what we have. Sorry about that.
It looks off.
You make this beautiful map, and you're like, "Oh, so he's not good enough." Dude,
It looks great.
it looks
Okay.
great. Shut up.
So this is where you started off. Towards the top is Kensington. God damn it, Alex.
Kensington's probably an A.
Yes. So that's where you're going now. It has been a while since you were here. In-game time, it's been like, I don't know, close to 3 weeks. Of course, it's been much longer. This is essentially Mr. Kensington's, the guy who hired you, Mr. Kensington.
Mm-hmm.
It is his shop, storehouse, just kind of a general all-purpose. His big thing is he has the last stop to the north before people go into the no man's land, the demilitarized zone sort of thing. So he carries supplies. That's the reason that, Wesley and Mikey were here to take you on the wagon, was because he has these ready supply for people to rent out or to get escorts there. It's basically anything you might need before departing. You pull in.
No, go ahead. Sorry.
You pull in, and Wesley says, "Okay, I'm going to go talk to the boss. Feel free to do whatever you need to in the meantime. So the cart gets pulled off to the side. They unhitch Mikey and take him into some stables. You know, he takes off. You can essentially think of this as a combination, you know, almost like the equivalent of a long haul truck stop. Okay, like a Flying J or a Love's or something like that. Plus maybe a little bit more. So is there anything, since you're here, that you want to do or take care of or whatever?
I don't think so.
Well, aren't we all, like, in theory, like, we're all from this area, this town? So shouldn't we then, like, drop off the items that are ours to our little hidey hole places?
Whether you are or aren't is up to you, honestly.
Not.
Yeah, no, my character's not.
Yeah, B is not.
I'm not either.
So if you want to start, you know, running stuff to wherever your residence would be, then that's fine. But that's also going to depend on where you live. Essentially, the oh my god, I'm sorry, my neck is just being awful right now. Top left corner is a lot of the bougie district. You don't have, like, this is a town, it's not a full city, but everything is kind of like divided up. Most of the stuff to the north, northeast, is homes, middle of the road, maybe a little bit on the wealthier side, or farms.
Middle class.
Higher end middle class. The northwest is where you have offices, government personnel, and the wealthier people tend to live there. Southwest is your housing district for a bunch of your tradesmen, your day laborers. You could call it lower middle class. And then the southeast is open farmland. Some of the places have been deserted or in the process of being repurposed to other things. That's where your basic farmers and laborers are. It isn't a town that's enormous, but if you're going to be trying to, well, it depends on what you're trying to transport. If you're trying to take them if you're trying to take them all the way across town by hand and you have a ton of stuff, then that's going to be a pain in the ass. You know, you might want to get your own wagon, or it's going to take several trips.
I don't have any, other than, yeah, no, I don't have. We don't have
I
any.
guess it's the one with all the stuff, isn't it?
Other than like the throne that Cat has took.
You have any?
I have a throne and books.
Other than, so like for me, for my character, the plan would be, I mean, we would have to talk to Kesnine first and finish that up. But then the plan was to switch characters here, but I don't have anything prepared yet, so I'm not too sure. I can't really think of anything that my character would need to do.
Okay, so you'd basically just like, or well, I mean, okay.
Can I go to a blacksmith and have my battle axe sharpened?
Absolutely. They do armor work inside the, this one-stop area, essentially. And I have details on this. Give me just a moment here.
Shopping episode.
Like, oh my god.
The best part is, B, Hoodwink can buy whatever Hoodwink wants, and you'll never have to worry about it ever again. Hoodwink can go crazy. Spend all
We'll
the money.
volunteer to hold shit for Hoodwink to go crazy. 'Cause I want to watch that.
We need a shopping montage. Makeovers. And the makeover is a clown. Clown makeover.
Hey,
Hey, that uses makeup and changes clothes. That works.
do it.
Fuck. Shit. Fuck shit. Shit fuck. I'm awake.
I'm not.
Present. I am alert.
I'm not.
I am trying.
I am doing my best.
I texted my husband for ice cream, and he walked in and handed me a spoon and a whole gallon of ice cream and like left.
Dangerous.
Oh. I mean, that's how you do it.
Thank you.
What kind of ice cream is it?
Black cherry vanilla.
I want ice cream.
It was either going to be black cherry vanilla or it was going to be butter pecan. I was like, I haven't had cherry.
That's mine for my sorbet.
Ooh. What sorbet you got?
Raspberry.
Ooh.
You guys.
Add some
Yeah,
dark
okay.
chocolate chips to that, and it's golden.
You know what we
No.
have? We have light and fit yogurt. Hooray! Ice cream never crosses this threshold.
I don't know. I'm sorry. I don't know where the details are. So, you said you wanted to get your axe sharpened?
Yeah.
Okay.
Does that make it more dangerous?
It's going to cost 5 copper pieces, and essentially it's going to get a +1 to damage for a while.
Ooh.
Nice. Okay.
And I travel with Toki, and when she goes to pay them, can I try to like steal her money back for her?
That's a great idea.
I mean,
Do
So
it.
when Cathis goes into prison,
if that's what you want to do, then you can absolutely give it a shot.
Brig has no idea this is happening.
Brig is innocent.
I'm
So
just gonna sit here and eat some popcorn.
are you just trying to steal back those exact 5 copper?
She's like, what do you remember?
Are you trying to
Thank
steal back those exact 5 copper pieces, or are you trying to just get 5 back from?
I grumble.
It doesn't have to be her exact ones. It just needs to be like, hey, look, there's some 5, so you really technically didn't pay for this.
Okay.
It was a free sharpening.
I'm a good friend.
Let's see here. All right. Go ahead and make a sleight of hand check.
Wait, so the sharpening already happened?
The sharpening happened.
That was quick.
Plus 5, so I think that's a 16.
An efficient blacksmith.
Oh, you said 16 total?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was busy working on the axe. He doesn't notice.
Oh my god. We do love stealing from hardworking individuals. Small business, yeah. That's the lesson here, kids. Steal from small businesses.
So does Cat Hiss keep the copper, or does Cat Hiss give it to Brig?
I give it to Brig.
Aw, yeah.
I got you your money back.
Brig, isn't your alignment like?
I was gonna say, but Cat Hiss.
Brig.
You don't know where it came from.
Brig, you should give it back.
You're not here. You're
I'm
not
here.
here.
I'm here.
No, she doesn't. No, I'm just, being nice and giving her money. Okay, go.
That's true, because I was watching. So Brig's like, okay. So Brig comes from like blacksmithing family. So like I would imagine that she's, paying very close attention to what this blacksmith is doing with her axe and wants to make sure that he's doing a good job. And so yeah, has no idea what Cat Hiss does. So just a free 5 copper. Wow.
Yep. I could have done more, and I only did the little coppers. I was good. I was a good bird.
But are you telling her that you stole it?
No, I'm not stupid.
Okay.
And the blacksmith is he's the equivalent of like McDonald's job or a Jiffy Lube employee or something like that. Like, he gets the job done, but this isn't like masterwork. It's just like, yeah, it's sharpened. There you go. He doesn't fuck it up, but this is just something that is, honing the edge on the axe. It isn't major work or anything like that. It's
a 9 to 5.
Acceptable work.
Yeah,
acceptable.
This is, if you want like serious like blacksmith work done on something, then you need to find one. This is essentially just, if you're about to go into no man's land, either you're going to buy a new axe if you don't have one, or if yours is totally fucked up, or you're going to take it this guy to like just improve it a little bit to make it good enough for the trip. It's not masterwork or anything like that.
Little uniforms like "Welcome to Blacksmith," home of the blacksmith.
Yeah, exactly.
You want fries with that?
Would you like some hot oil to go with your sword?
I'm now side-eyeing the blacksmith, wishing I would have stolen more if he's offering me fries after sharpening. Going, you.
So, after a little while, Wesley comes back, and he's like, alright, you guys are good to go. Yeah, just go on up and talk to the boss. The cart will be waiting for you. When you get back, you got time to do whatever.
It's been so long. Finally, we get reunited to, what's his name?
Mr. Kensington.
Sure.
Oh, please tell me you're going to run and jump into his arms or something.
I just might.
So this has been like 20 days round trip. 10 up there. No, 21. 10 going up there, like 1 day clearing out most of the place, 1 day taking care of the kobolds and getting packed, and then 9 days returning.
We gotta tell him. Does he want the details, or or is it just like job's done? There you go.
So he's not exactly excited, but he's a little bit pleased. He's like, come in, sit down, have a seat. Tell me how did things go when Wesley did his investigation? He said that everything looked, well, I wouldn't say clean, but it didn't seem like that was your fault, and it has been there for 150 years, so that's to be expected. You're the exterminators, not the janitorial crew. What was there? What was it like? What did you find?
Well, things were a little bit culty. You might want to check that out, though.
It was culty. Interesting. How so?
Underground cult in the basement, remnants of it, things that were cultish.
Things got sacrificed to a spider.
This was like weeks ago, so I don't remember the details that much. So you're gonna have to fill it in for me. Anyway,
Months ago.
months ago for us. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, yeah, 2020. So I don't remember the details of what the cult was, but I imagine my character does.
Yeah.
Everything.
Yeah.
Also, we didn't so much experiment as more so relocate.
He pauses and he goes, all right. What do you mean by that?
We
Hoodwink.
we
Hoodwink.
what? He wanted to know what it was like.
We got rid of everything. That's all he needed to know.
And
Okay,
Briggs steps in, and she's like, "Hi, excuse me, Mr. Kensington. You don't know me, but the kobolds were really nice to me, even though I was their prisoner. But like, we couldn't, exterminate them. Like, they were my friends."
He gives you a like long confused stare and he goes, "Who are you?"
Hi, I'm Brig. And then I go in to give him a big bear hug.
He just
Aw,
puts up a hand and is like, "No,
I ship
just
it.
stop."
Oh,
And he says,
They're
"Is
not
my
there.
is my house empty or not?"
It's empty. They're not there anymore.
Okay,
not.
thank you.
There's
That is
even,
what I
did-
consider. That is what I cared about. Thank you.
we even did a better job.
That is what I cared about. Thank you.
There's no
And he,
corpses anywhere. You don't have to clean up any of that. That's so I say we get a raise. Your silence.
your house, the house is empty. Thank you. The deal was for 2,000, which before you left, we did agree to raise it to 2,100.
Yeah.
And that's what it shall be.
Okay.
So, he basically takes a note. This is something essentially like a... I want to say cashier's check, but that's not the right word.
Well, it's an IOU, dude.
No. He fills this out and he says, if you go to the church in the middle of town, they also run a
Loan shark program.
no, I guess it'd be like traveler's checks. He says, just take it there. They'll cash it for you. If there's any issues, come back.
Wait, so you let your church be your bank? Isn't that a little red flaggy?
A little?
He kind of sags and he goes, "Do you want the money or not?"
Yes.
Okay.
Can we just come back to say hi?
Do you want the money or not?
I said yes.
Okay.
You said if we had any problems, we could come back. But I just want to know if we can come back and just hang out, be bros.
We will see about that.
So that's yes. Cool. All right.
not a no.
He goes to hand you the check, and when you grab it for a moment, he doesn't let go, and he says, "There wasn't anything that stood out as odd, anything that I should know about."
Are we forgetting anything?
There was the cold. There was the kobolds. There was
Kobolds, the
the weird bush thingies. There was
giant spider.
The big spider.
Was the
Oh, there was that one cavern with the weird thing.
yeah, wasn't there like a monster that was kind of slurpy? There's a slurpy monster there.
There was something that we like activated a big trap and
He just kind of shakes his head and he goes, "All right, fine, take the money."
What? Now, was there
The
something
wagon will be parked in the space out by the stables. He tells you like which area it's going to be in. It's secure. It'll be fine for the next 3 days. You have that long to unload anything you've taken with you.
What were you expecting us to run into?
Go cash your check. It's fine. Just, I'm done. Never mind.
It was a pleasure meeting you, Mr. Kensington. And she tries to hug him again.
And he kind of stops for a minute, then he just kind of like almost hangs his head for a minute and gives a shrug like, "All right, whatever," and holds up his arms.
He was kind of disappointed. Are you disappointed? Were you expecting something like to be there?
No, he holds up his arms like, "All right, fine, I'll take the hug."
Brig gives him a big bear hug.
I feel like he's really avoiding this topic somehow.
He is. You're being a little sus.
He's willing to hug Brig in order to get
Yeah.
around answering his question.
You're being a sussy baka.
He gives you a full second and says, "All right, that's good, thank you."
Oh, sorry. Thanks. It was nice to meet you.
He says, "You have been the most tolerable of this group. Thanks."
Excuse fucking you. I don't hardly talk.
Thank you. Thank you for the compliment, Mr. Kensington. You're a real swell guy. I can tell.
He says, "I appreciate that. Now I have work to do. Please leave."
Alright, let's go get paid.
We paid, and then maybe some investigation because he was being a little sussy.
Okay, so as we're walking away, like we're gone, like out of the building, or like leaving, you know, and Brig goes, "Do you think he was wondering about that weird cavern in the basement where we found was it a vial of something? Like am I remembering that correctly? There was like
I
a
was
vial.
trying to remember.
There was like a potion. There was potions or something.
It was culty, like
Yeah, but there was a very specific place that we went.
did we keep the vial? Does one of us have it? Am I the one that has it?
I
Oh
think
my god, please let you have it so that way we can just disappear. This man doesn't get his vial.
no, we're not giving it to it. We're not giving it.
No, we're not giving to it, but I want to know who has it.
Is that what it is?
Can mysterious DM in the sky, can you help us? Because it's been 2 years. We need a little help.
Okay.
I wrote, the group is trying to figure out how to get the green slime off of the pedestal. The size is a gallon of liquid in a glass jar with
Wait, wasn't there a thing that
Ninja
tentacle
Turtle
wanted
ooze.
to?
Like Ninja Turtle ooze. Who has that? Who has
Yeah,
Ninja Turtle
that's the
ooze?
thing. And then wasn't there like a thing that Tentacle Daddy wanted too?
Yes.
That was
I
the
don't
thing that
remember.
he wanted, yeah.
I don't remember anything about what that was.
Wait, was it the tentacle? What was
It was the ooze that the tentacle daddy wanted.
Was that it?
I'm pretty sure.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay. Let me see here.
Hey, Mr. Kensington.
No, shut up.
Nope.
Wound, bent, shiny tip, shovel, spear, 2 more gold. Stinky rocks over that I give to cat piss. Tongs. See a vial in my inventory.
It isn't a vial. It
The
should be
Ninja Turtle ooze thing.
It should be like a canister.
Who has that?
I didn't write who has it, but I'm assuming that Tentacle Daddy
Do you have a Edie?
I don't think so. I don't have it written down.
No,
I think.
Cat Hiss is going to carry the jar. Cat Hiss has it.
Ah!
Cat Hiss
Oh,
has.
fuck. What jar?
You have
I'm-
basically a glowing green lava lamp in your possession that we couldn't open.
Well, if it's
There.
glowing, it's mine. I'm not giving it back.
Well, it's probably something that you should make sure. Okay, so that's the thing that maybe he wanted that we totally forgot about because it's been 2 years.
Is there like a library or something in this town that they could tell us?
We need to talk. We need to talk to your daddy. We need to find a place and talk to your daddy. Let's get paid first, though, before we do anything stupid.
Let me see if... I mean, I guess it doesn't matter. We could just say that Cat Hiss has it. Cat Hiss, please make a note that you have the canister of green goop.
Noting now.
All right, let's go get paid, Gatorade, and then get laid. Well, not really, but you know.
Is that what he was referring to? Magical DM in the sky?
What?
Magic DM is probably not going to tell us that because
Damn it.
that's plot spoiler shit. We need to talk to your daddy. Your daddy knows what it is.
Alright, so...
Alright, to the church.
Do we have just a general... Let me see here.
Take this and put it. Thank you.
Okay. Fucking... Alright, whatever. Never mind.
Do we have to do a rigmarole to get paid, or do we have to?
No. I was just for the sake of Here, let's do that. Just for the sake of marking where the party is.
Okay.
We'll do that. I tried to look up party token, and the thing that came up is like this picture of 3 bulldogs in like an RPG-esque like video game setup, like Final Fantasy style. I'm going, what the fuck is this shit?
Alright. Let's go get paid.
Okay.
Mom,
Sorry. Alright. You go to the church.
take me to church.
And yeah, they're pretty familiar with what's going on. They have a essentially they're part of their
What is the church in this world? What do they torque to into the sky?
There's a few, actually. This is kind of like a joint thing. You have a bunch of different like beliefs and worships here, and this is a joint union between 3 different gods that all kind of serve as like a last place to give prayers or rites before they travel out of town. And specifically, you have a bunch of gnomes that are doing work under Garn Glittergold, and they're like, "Oh, hey, yeah, sure, we'll take that." And essentially, any place that is part of this specific denomination of Garn will do the equivalent of you can give them money and a bank, or you give them money, they'll give you a banknote that you can then take to a different location somewhere on the continent or in another nation to get the equivalent thereof when you arrive.
Cool. Do we get paid?
Yeah. You get 2,100 gold pieces. How all of you are going to split that up is up to you, because originally there were 3 of you and now there's 4.
Well,
Shucks,
there-
guys. I wasn't part of this whole thing. I'm just tagging along.
Edie, you like saved our asses so many times. You're getting money. We would be dead without you. Okay, so 2,100 splits in between 4 evenly. We each get 525.
Yeah.
Sounds good to me.
Yay! All right, I'm gonna put 525 gold.
Yep.
Gold in my thing. Okay, now we got paid. Now we gotta find a place where Edie can summon water and talk to Daddy, and we need to ask him questions because Kensington was a little sussy baka, and now I'm all curious.
Okay.
Where do we go? Where
We
can
go
we
to
go?
like.
Is there like an inn
Is there
room
like
that we can rent or something like that? Someplace that
So
I guess a place that we know it's private and probably not going to be snooped on. Oh wait, that abandoned place like in South. There's
you
little...
have several abandoned, or you have plenty of abandoned farmsteads to the southeast, and then as far as inns go, literally across the street, or just almost across the street, is that place from Mr. Kensington's shop called Boondocks All Night.
I don't there's a good chance that this guy's like, I don't know, kind of
Let's
part
go
of that.
to the abandoned place.
Yeah. This is
Farther away.
Like guy's in a situation where he can have eyes and ears wherever. Let's go.
I pick this one. I don't like
Alright.
cook things.
We'll go to the little house. Okay, so we go there.
All right. So you make your way down towards the southeastern part of town. It's still raining, and the sun is going down. Is there anything that you want to use as I mean, technically you just need a pool of water to contact him. Are you going
Which I
for
could
like...
technically create.
Yeah.
Well,
first I want to
Raining.
Yeah, it's raining. Like, you could use any puddle on the ground, or you could have something a little more specific. First question, I guess, would be, what do you want to do? How do you want to set this up?
First, I want to do a perception check to make sure that there's nobody around, no eavesdroppers, we are completely alone, no weird spells where people can elongate their ears or some shit like that.
Okay. Make a perception check and make an arcana check.
So 2 d20s?
Yes.
Shit, what did I...
So it added the two together. So the first one was a 14, the second one was a 4. So the 14 would be your perception. So take the 14 and add your perception score.
Is 11, I think. Fuck, where is my... Yeah, my perception's 11 now, so that's
25.
And my
Arcana.
Arcana is 5, so that's 9.
Okay. You're not sure about any sorts of magic, but you're pretty damn sure that it's just you bunch alone. Do you mind if I take a quick break before we continue? That would be question number 2.
You can. Yeah, anyway, back to the whole thing that we're doing here. Let's go here. Do we find a chamber pot?
Yes. You can do that in this abandoned farmstead. Sure, that there's bound to be one lying around somewhere.
Oh, cool. It's nice that we didn't have to roll for that. Okay. You do your thing, Edie.
Okay.
Take that rain stick and make it happen.
So I fill the timber pot with water. And
You just carry a chamber pot with you?
No, we found one.
Oh, and you kept it. Okay.
It was at the farmhouse that we
We're
were
in,
in.
we're in an abandoned area.
Sorry, we didn't fill you into the plan. We
No, you
wanted
didn't, but that's okay.
One of the abandoned farmsteads to the southeast area of the town.
Yeah, Edie's circled it.
Yeah.
Just circled it.
I
That's
did
where we are.
very helpfully.
Yeah.
Yes.
You're in there right now.
Here, I'll even add like a. Oh wait, no.
Is the man with the sword, is that supposed to be just the group, or are we
Yeah,
concerned
yeah,
that there's a
that's-
giant man waiting for us?
That is the group.
Okay.
I tried to look up an image for just the party. I did a search for party token, and the thing that came up was what looked like a screenshot of some turn-based RPG with a group of 3 bulldogs, like they're getting ready to go into battle. And I went, this is goofy and will not at all show up. So I just said, adventurer go, and here we are. So that is the party with the
Now
buddy.
there's
Yes.
No, there's no doubts that this is where we are.
Yes.
Okay, so the chamber pot is filled with water, and I reach out to my patron, Tentacle Daddy.
Ring,
Okay.
ring, ring, ring.
Ring, ring.
Ring, phone call. So yeah, on the surface of the water, you see sort of an image of a large eye appear, and he's like, "Yes, what do you want?"
He's not even gonna comment about what.
He has no clue what he's in or what he's viewing you through. From his perspective, it just looks like whatever.
He's supposed to be a god. He doesn't have an inkling. Get it? An inkling?
I get it. Haha, funny
Heyo.
joke. Yeah, from his perspective, he just sees this essentially round sort of viewing portal, so he doesn't know.
So this thingy that you want, cat hiss, flash him with it. This thingy
I
you want.
take out the lava lamp and I shake it in front of the water.
What is it? Because the guy who hired us was very sussy. He was a sussy baka. And we want to know what this is.
Says,
You demanded us to take it. Here it is. What is it?
I'm glad you have it. I'm curious to know what this sussy baka means, but we'll get to this later. He's glad you have it, and
We actually forgot about that we had it, and probably a good thing, because if we mention it, we might not have it anymore. we were successfully incompetent.
who was asking about it?
Farquad.
Yeah, this dude, he has puffy pants, like those little those old timey puffy pants, and tights, and little
Man that
ballet
sent us
slippers.
to the man that sent us out on our adventure to start with.
Kensington.
Kensington.
The name
I like
isn't
Lord
familiar.
Farquaad.
Can you tell me anything about him?
He owns
He's-
stuff.
He's rude.
His fruit. I don't
He
remember
has,
anything about him from before.
He owns this supply and aid thing. Boondocks All Night Inn and Tavern. His family owned the chateau that we were in, and he wanted us to clear it out. The basement area, kinda culty. You know about the thing about that, right? Anyway, yeah, and so he kind of wanted to know if we ran into anything weird, and all the weird things that happened to us, none of them was weird enough for him. And we kind of forgot about this thing that we had, that you wanted us to keep. So, yeah. And that's about it. Unless there's something I'm forgetting. Which most likely is. It's been 2 years, dude. We cut us some slack.
Yeah, no, you're good. You're good. So he goes, without further information, I don't know, but I wouldn't worry about him for now.
Well, no, that's ominous.
You're basically telling us stuff, but not enough.
What is
and
this
He
thing?
And-
this God, he doesn't have to.
Daddy, don't tease me like this.
he says, what you have is an artifact. A very...
What is it?
An artifact is not a magic item. A magic item is something that anybody can make. An artifact is something that is a one-of-a-kind, very special object.
It's a MacGuffin. Oh, so it's a MacGuffin.
There was an incident a long while ago where two of the demon lords from the abyss, who are enemies, or who are at odds with each other, had a brief alliance. And
This is Goo from their alliance. We need to talk.
what you hold is the remnants of their forsaken child.
I called it.
Ew. Wait, so like, it's like the Antichrist?
Yeah,
It's the Antichrist. It's the
they got
Antichrist
busy
is
and
goo.
this happened.
The
Wait a minute.
Lord...
Whoa. Wait, is that cum? Is that what you're saying? Is that a big thing of cum?
The Lord
You're
of...
not saying no.
The Lord of Slimes and
Oh.
the Queen of Mushrooms. This is essentially what was produced.
If I shake it up enough, will it do anything?
It has kind of like little, almost really, really tiny jellyfish-looking stuff floating around inside this
My
goop.
God.
Gross.
And
Sperm.
it just, when you shake it up, it kind of looks like a little snow globe. A little green snow globe.
I love it.
You had to steal sperm. Radioactive sperm.
Well, I'm holding it and shaking it, not you.
Hey, if
You wash
this
your hands, Cat.
if this was their forsaken child, then it's probably not that.
No, it's alive. It's barely alive. It's barely an entity. It's barely... You could... It isn't much more...
Conscience?
Huh?
It's not conscience. It's not like...
It's barely more sentient than a common plant. But
You say it's a vegetable?
it's very potent, and it can... First off, artifacts can only be destroyed under very specific circumstances. It has been sealed, and they didn't... Neither of them wanted to deal with it again, but they couldn't destroy it. They could, but they couldn't bring themselves to do so. So they tried to lock it away. And it has very interesting properties. The two of these very toxic entities have created this thing that grants a sort of unlife.
What, like a zombie?
Not quite. Zombies and the undead run on negative energy. Everything that's alive, people, animals, plants, all function on life energy that is positive energy. Negative energy is something that is the opposite of that. This is why if you have a zombie and you cast healing magic on it, it hurts the zombie. This is why when you cast negative energy on a living creature, it damages them. This is something else in between. It is still life, but not normal life, and not negative life.
It's Half-Life.
Yes.
Template 2 confirmed.
Confirmed.
We did it. We did
Yeah,
it.
we did it. We confirmed it.
Someone
Yes.
let Valve know.
Oh my gosh! Finally. Anyway, so why do you want it?
It has a variety of uses.
In the beauty industry.
You wanted to make a funky cocktail. Drink some
Face
Half-Life?
mask.
Oh gosh.
You said that there was a cult in this basement. What were they doing?
Cult stuff.
I don't know. Cult stuff. Like,
Okay.
like
Okay.
It's been
they were not there anymore. It was just kind of like, well, actually, wait. Wasn't the one? Didn't we fight something that was kind of like not alive? It wasn't a zombie.
So you fought that the gibbering mouth, which was like the jelly creature,
Yeah.
you know, that was composed of like a bunch of viscera and body parts that all formed together.
Yeah, the Slurpee. That's what I meant. The Slurpee thing. We
Mhm.
fought a Slurpee thing.
Yep. And then you fought some ooze down there. And you also fought some goblins that looked kind of weird and fucked up.
Yeah.
Remember this now because I'm reading it. It does not appear to be a virus or like a parasite. Some kind of plague. What?
Did they get goo
You know.
on them? They got gooed. They got
Wait.
gooed, guys.
So I can open this up and shake it onto somebody, and they'll be a little fucky.
I
No.
don't think you can open it.
Oh,
Um,
I was thinking like a Parmesan shaker. I just kind of shake out the fuckiness.
he asked it. Now, at this point, from when you contacted him, it's been about 10 days. He asks if you have used it since you picked it up.
God no.
We forgot that we had.
Okay, so
Like I said, we were successfully incompetent.
it can't be destroyed. It can't be opened. But over time, it does multiply within reason and can... There's like a little spigot on the side, essentially. And there's a small button on this spigot that has now risen up.
Was that not there before?
It was there, but it was recessed. You couldn't press it. Now you can.
Why can we suddenly do that now?
Is
I
Daddy
wrote down
magic?
that there was a small sprout on it as well back then, but I didn't remember if it was.
So we can like dish it out like
God damn you and your
lemonade.
notes, Toki.
We can dish it out like lemonade now.
It's
How's
it's
Cathead feeling? Is Cathead? Are you feeling okay, Cathead?
I'm resisting the urge to not like dribble a little bit of this onto Tentacle Daddy, and because I really don't want to be cursed right now, but I really bad want to dribble this out.
Somebody take that away from them, please.
No, it's mine.
every day
yeah.
it produces a small amount of essence that can be
Ooh,
extracted
essence,
and
the gross
used.
word.
Okay, so but it won't do it on its own. We would have to do it ourselves.
Yes.
Okay, good. All right, so Kensington wanted to create Half-Life zombies, possibly.
Head crab zombie.
Confirmed evil, maybe. Definitely confirmed Stassi Baka, at least, you know. Anyway, cool. So, what do we do with this now?
Keep it.
Let's see here.
You really? What if you spill some on yourself, dude? Like, come on.
I'll make sure to eat your brains last.
Rich, can you?
I think we just don't open it
Rich,
unless.
Can you take that from him, please? Can you confiscate it?
Listen, I don't want to, be on the cat his ad side.
Literally the last person who should be holding it right now.
I will
Listen.
hold it.
No, I'm holding it. I'm not doing anything. I'm just really badly wanting to push the button, but I'm not doing it.
No
We
button
can
pushing.
we can draw straws.
It's
Short
You all
Read it,
forgot
Carmen.
about it, and notes were taken saying that it was in my backpack.
You forgot about it too.
I did! We all forgot about it, but the notes declared it was in my backpack, so I get the weird jelly sperm.
If I don't, this is not a good. Okay, well, sure, whatever. What are we supposed to do with it now, though?
He wants you to keep it safe. He wants you to.
If you want us
Let's
to
see
keep it
here.
safe, you gotta give us means to keep it safe. Like do you really like? You gotta give us like something that can protect it, something that can make sure it's non-detectable. If you want us to do that, you need to give us something a little bit more here.
He gets a little uptight. He says, "No, that's my patron's job.
Okay, you talk.
You
to
will
them. I-
keep it safe. You will deliver it to me. That is what I want. How you do it, I don't care."
But why do you want this jar of cum?
It has
you
not
just
all
say
of its uses are negative.
You
It
really use
doesn't
it?
answer anything.
Yeah, come on. What is it?
What are you gonna do with it?
That's great lube.
He is a tentacle daddy.
He says, "Contact me tomorrow. I will give you orders on what to do to deliver it. Don't lose it until then." And then he closes the connection.
That's not foreshadowing at all. Fuck. Okay. Could have given us something. Like if he wants it so bad, and if it's such bad news bears.
We'll just wrap it up, put it in my pack, and nobody talks about it.
He's kind of angry, like, you know, here he is, he's essentially like the boss of Edie, and he has a bunch of people screaming at him and asking questions. He, like, this isn't, you know, his problem or his time of day.
Problem. We have it because of him. He's not here for me to yell at him anymore. But anyway.
Well, who's gonna guard the cum?
I'm wrapping it up as we speak, and I'm gonna just stuff it back into my bag, and we're just gonna act like we don't got shit.
Look here. Like if someone steals this off of you, I am never gonna let you live it down.
If somebody steals it off of me,
I will never let you live it down. The big
I
bird
will-
thief who just had to steal 5 copper gets stuffed. Like you're in a situation here where you need to be on top of your game.
I'm on.
Yes. Yes.
I don't have
Uh-huh.
anything at this point. I have nothing. We have no idea what anybody's talking about, so that way there are no rumors. Nothing gets mealed about, and if anybody gets into my bag, I will hunt them down and I will pull their eyes out.
We're fucked. Anyway. So what do we do until tomorrow?
We go drinking.
Nope,
No.
we gotta guard the cum.
You are in cum guard duty. You aren't going anywhere. You ain't drinking shit. unless I can actually find, you know, actual shit around here, then sure, go for it and go nuts. Anyway, okay, so we have potion that can make people dead but not alive. Not alive but not dead. Cool. Cool. I don't know what.
It definitely seems like a dangerous thing for us to have, but like,
That's what I was saying, because the thing is, listen, We have it. The whole reason we took it. I mean, okay. To be honest, we probably would have taken it anyway. Like we're all collectively kleptos around. But
Hey, speak for yourself.
I don't know. I kind of don't trust being in town anymore because this town seems like it's ruled by Kensington.
yes,
And we now have something that we know he wanted. We should probably just, leave
just
the
stand
throne
here.
and books and bail.
let's just stand here for like 24 hours. Do that.
Anybody who like resides here or has been around this town for a while would know that Kensington does not own this place. He definitely is like a big name and he has some money, but he's not.
Okay. Well,
So
I don't
maybe
know.
we should just stay here in this abandoned house for the night.
Gather
I mean,
around the chamber
works
pot,
for me.
tell stories.
There's a good chance people don't know we're here because
We roughed it and worse.
I did a perception check, and I'm pretty sure nobody's with us. But I don't know about magic.
I can do an arcane check. We can just
Yeah,
make sure.
when did you do that?
We should have
Little
done that before we talked
Little
about
late,
our
little
ancient
late,
one come, but
Yeah, no.
You can go ahead and make an Arcana check.
okay. There. Do I add anything to that?
Whatever your value for your Arcana skill is.
Kinda is, yeah.
That's 4.
So this is a total of 17.
That's not bad.
You're not finding any signs of magic or otherwise.
Okay, so good news is Kensington actually, fully believes that we're, know nothing numbnuts. He didn't have us trailed. So that's good news.
Can
technically.
Edie or Hoodwink put up some sort of something that will wake us up or notify us if...
No,
Sleep
We're-
in
But-
turns.
we're new babies at this, and that's why I wanted Tentacle Daddy to give us a little, little leeway.
Yeah, but he's not your tentacle daddy.
Listen, details.
also
Maybe-
I don't know anything about the tentacle daddy, but like he's not actually here. He can't actually give us stuff.
No.
He's magical. He's
If that were the case, then
he's a magic god.
he could have just
not high
teleported
enough
the damn
level.
goo to him.
I'm not high enough level to do that. I can talk to him and I can use tentacle magic, but that's about it.
Yeah, but he could probably be like, okay, I'm gonna cheat and do stuff. I don't know what to do. We basically have to like lay low and not be suspicious, but that's like the worst thing we're at. The worst thing we're at. Like not being suspicious, like that's what we're made to be.
Well, then let's find a small spot where there's like nobody can sneak up upon us in this little building thing, and let's just bunk down for the night and call it good.
An attic or basement, like a place where there's like one entrance and one exit.
That's
I
fine.
don't know about that. What if
What if somebody
fire
sets it on
danger?
fire?
If it's a basement, then everything should be like not wood.
But there's no way to get out.
So you'd want to be like in an attic.
That's even worse because there's wood all around us.
Jump out the window. If I could chop a hole in the roof, we can get out.
Okay.
Plus, potentially, I don't know if there even is an attic, but then we can maybe see windows outside, possibly, and
Take shifts, staying awake.
yeah, like be more aware of our surroundings than if
If
we're.
that's what you want to do, that's fine.
And that's coming from someone who lives underground in the mountains. Like, you do not want to have one single egg. It's just not.
Okay.
It's not a good plan.
You played a lot of Overwatch. You know about choke points. I believe you.
No, I'm a dwarf. I live in the mountains.
Yeah, that one famous dwarf game, Overwatch. That's what I meant. Anyway, is there an attic around? Is there a house with a stable attic around? I ask into the sky, hoping to receive an
The
answer.
stable attic. That's a weird place to keep a horse. No.
Well,
Uh,
something that's not going to collapse under our feet.
Yeah, yeah. There are plenty that are abandoned and that are a little fucked up, but not like bad. They aren't in like total ruins. So yeah, you can find one.
Okay. Let's do that. And I assume we found one, and we are setting up camp in it. And we're in there, and we're like, "This is nice, cool." Okay.
Are you?
I definitely think we should like take turns like watching if we're gonna do this.
Yeah, I agree.
All right. Who wants to be first?
I think it's
I'll-
just kind of procedural because we all have like full rested already. We haven't used anything since we last rested. So
Yeah.
I'd like to turn into a bird and fly around a little bit.
oh, you can't.
I can't.
I can. Oh, you can't.
No, I can. I think I can swim now. Turn into a swimming creature now, but birds are like in a few more levels.
I can send out a familiar
Okay.
to fly around and keep like
Just a lookout. We need a lookout.
a bird's eye view. essentially.
Yeah.
That's a good idea.
Are you all eating rations? Are you getting food?
I will quick out go get food. I will.
Do we have any of our pig?
We get half of the pigs, so we should have half left. But that might still be with
That'll-
Wesley.
Yeah, that'll be at the cart at Kensington's.
Okay. I have a. So it's nature. What is, or was it? Oh, survival. Can I do a
Yeah.
survival roll?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, 20. Not a natural 20, but 20.
So yeah, you can from some of the surrounding farmyards and whatnot, you can find
corn.
like,
Corn.
corn, carrots, just yeah. So you just coming back and like, here's veggies, or are you trying to like make a campfire in an attic?
No, let's just munch the veggies, please.
Yes. Veggies are good raw.
Okay.
Listen, we're pretty dumb, but we're not that dumb.
I don't know about that.
So everybody's basically having corn and carrots for dinner, and sleeping while the familiar takes watch.
Yes.
Yes.
The familiar can talk to you psychically, right?
No.
No? Okay.
Like not to the extent where
Wait, no. I thought it could.
it can
Does
like
it think
report back to me, but I can't like do it telepathically type thing.
Well, that's all we need. We just need to make sure that it can
Pretty
tell.
sure.
No,
That-
I remember like, it was going down the hole, and it was like, "Hey, this."
Oh
dude,
yeah,
like,
you're right.
Yeah,
It
no,
has
can
it has a distance range is the thing.
Okay, as long as it can like wake you up and like tell you telepathically something was going down, that's what I'm just trying to get.
It should be able to.
Yeah. Okay, so that's what we're doing.
Let me double check real quick so we get this out of the way.
Tell us to roll anything.
Yeah, roll for initiative. It'd be funny if we're being overcautious, but then again, maybe we're not. I don't know.
Don't lick my elbow.
I want to.
I'm not letting-
though.
Somehow,
While
both Princess and Wesley got stuck in here with me.
While your familiar is within 100 feet of you, you can communicate with it telepathically.
Okay.
Oh, there you go.
So the one that I was wanting, Alex, is when like I can use their senses and stuff and talk through it. Then is that essentially what the next level is?
I believe so.
Okay.
Classes, Warlock. Oh, don't throw up on me, PDF. And you can do it to any distance, as long as you're on the same plane as them. So, yeah, it basically takes that, does it through any distance, you can see through their eyes, and you can talk through them to other people as well.
Okay. That's the next level.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sweet. Sweet.
So, somewhere around 2, 3 in the morning.
Oh.
Oh, there we go.
Roll for initiative.
Your familiar is like, hey boss, there's something weird going on.
Yeah.
And this actually doesn't take much time for them to try and alert you that everybody can hear a large bell ringing somewhere in the distance and shouting.
Oh.
Time to get the heck out of Dodge.
Right?
Is it a fire? Like shouting at us, or just shouting in general?
It's coming from the middle of town. You just hear a bell ringing.
That's usually isn't that like a fire warning or something like that?
Something happening at the church typically.
Or like someone's
Unless there's-
attacking? Marauder.
And you don't see any signs of a fire.
Oh, okay. So what is it then?
Should we just go and steal the cart and use
No.
the cart?
Listen, Wesley was okay. He doesn't deserve us taking his cart.
Plus, we don't have no horse.
Oh, wait a minute. Nay.
Exactly.
Do we really need just books and throne? We should just leave.
The books, yes. The throne, I'll recant. But the books, goddammit.
The books have to stay. Like, the books were important. The books, like, weren't like the books and the notes, like, kind of linked to the culty stuff?
Some of them were, yeah.
Yeah, so we gotta keep the books. The throne can go, though.
Begrudgingly, yes.
Everybody make a perception check.
Oh,
Fucking hell! Ah! Step on a cat.
perception, not an initiation. It's okay.
Perception. B20? Yes. Yep. Fuck.
Got a 21.
I got a 20.
I have leveled up my perception check and I don't get high enough to.
21.
Oh, okay. No, that's 11 plus.
We are
8.
all
They're
very
like
aware.
29 or something like that.
22.
Yes.
Yeah, I've got like 22.
I got eyes and ears all over the place. What's up?
Basically, everybody other than Cat Hiss starts
I
seeing.
have 22!
How would you?
You rolled a 7.
It's 7, but then you add your perception to it, right?
What is your
How
perception?
What's your perception?
Down here in my thing it says passive wisdom perception, right?
No, that's passive. Your perception skill is in your list of skills.
It's like the +3, +4, like in that big long list of things like acrobatics, animal handling, art and athletics.
Your
That list.
Cat Hiss has a perception of 5.
Okay, so I am at least knowing there's something going on.
Wow.
Good sound, guys.
What's going on? That's how.
You see some things moving through the fields coming in your direction.
Okay, now we can talk. Fuck.
So
What
screw the
thing?
cart. Let's just leave.
What thing?
Quick, turn into a horse, and we'll all jump on Hoodwink's back and
I
Take off.
think
Is this
should
the
I be a
field
wolf?
where Hoodwink found
The
our
food?
vegetables?
Yeah.
Oh no. Can I wake up the children of the corn? We can't. So we see them coming to us. We can't make out what they are.
No, you have like bunches of vegetation, and you have corn stalks. You can see, that if you've seen like, I think it's the second Jurassic Park movie where they're in the tall grass, you just see stuff going through. You can tell that it's moving.
Okay. Should I turn into a horse or should I turn into a direwolf? You guys choose.
Are we gonna be riding you?
I would do
Yeah.
a wolf, and I would start eating people.
No,
Oh, we just need to leave.
we need to leave, honey. We need to leave. Okay, let me quick look up the difference.
I'm just wondering how many people can ride on a horse versus on a.
Okay,
Well,
Dire
we have 3 slight people.
yeah, okay. So Cathis is tiny, and so are you. So the only full-size person would be Edie.
And I'm 135 pounds, so not that big.
Hang on, let me look up.
I'm only like, what, 5 foot, I think.
Let me see which one's faster. That might be the thing to go off on.
I am 5'1".
Phantom Steed. Do they just not have regular horse? Oh, riding horse. That would be it, right? Because that was what Mikey was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Large beast, unaligned, R class, speed 60, and then direwolf is. Come on, man, just go.
I also have invisibility, and any creature I touch becomes invisible, and anything the creature is carrying becomes invisible.
Man, we could like do a
We
teamwork.
hold hands.
You just have to all get on Hoodwink's back, and then I cast it on Hoodwink, and then we all become invisible.
We go quickly, steal the books, and run.
Leave the fucking books and come back
But
for
they
them.
were
We have
about
3
the cult.
days.
They were about
I
the
think
occult.
I think we should probably go for the books. I think that's things that Kensington. If Kensington is actually a big bad, we probably don't want to give that to him.
It might have something about the ooze in there.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I'm trying to. Oh, come on. Wolf. Why won't you fucking. What is going on here? Okay, here we go. Yeah. So it was a dire wolf. Speed is 50, so the horse is faster. So should I go with horse?
Also, the direwolf might be big, but it's not like big as a horse size.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's just go horse.
Alright. Magical transformation, horse, go!
Sailor Moon sequence.
So it's like my hands turning into big ass hooves.
Maybe we
ass-
should do this when
my
they're at
ass-
the bottom
my
of
ass
the
getting
stairs
just
or
bigger.
whatever.
My ass just getting bigger.
That's true.
Face. Well,
So we have a horse in the attic now.
no, we went downstairs first, right? Right?
Yes, yes.
I was about to say, are we going to take the joke about stable attic to a literal level?
So we were definitely we thought that through. Wink, wink. Anyway, okay. Cast your invisibility shit.
Okay, we all have to get on your back.
Yay!
How tall is you?
I mean, riding horse size.
They're,
I mean,
they're
we're all
tall.
small, so I'm just wondering if we need like a step stool since there's not a saddle or something. Or
I'm fairly
lift you up.
agile.
Riding
Yeah.
horse. Okay.
I'm
Large
4'10".
Large beast, armor class 10, hit points 13. Doesn't give me a size.
We can make a human pyramid, and then we launch a bridge up.
With the horse, does it like it should say like something beast or something animal for its classification?
Large beast.
Okay, so that's
Like just like find a piece, like a crate. This is the abandoned place. There's got to be like a crate.
yeah. There's probably some
Or a fence?
some-
Is there a fence? We can just climb up on a fence if you stand next to it.
yeah, probably.
Yeah. Okay. Just everyone get on the back. No shoving.
And then I cast invisibility on you, which lasts up to 1 hour.
All right. And then I hoof it.
Heyo.
To the
Just
cart.
down the road to the cart. We can just steal the books and go.
All right. We do that.
So, all right.
Look at that. We're actually like doing things kind of competently.
So you cast invisibility on the horse, and you take off down the road. So you have 3 people that are just kind of galloping through the air.
No. She said that it affects everyone who's riding me.
Yeah, anything that the creature it says, anything the target is wearing or carrying is invisible.
Math checks out.
Yeah.
Technically,
Yeah.
he's
we're
carrying
all,
it. But yeah,
We're all visible.
That's meant to apply to like objects and such.
I
like-
know, but
No.
no.
There was no specificity to that.
It says
Yeah.
carrying,
Yeah.
and we're being carried.
Nay, bitch.
Okay.
No fight back there. So help me. I'll turn myself around.
We'll that's acceptable for now. I'll need to double check that and see how that goes, but yeah, we can say that works.
Good. Okay. To the cart.
Fantastic.
I mean, technically, I'm still making sound, I guess. But that's
Where's that sound of that horse coming from?
somebody's just crazy.
Please tell me you can kind of talk while in horse form, so you can say
course.
that as you
Yeah.
run by.
Of course. Of course, I can still talk. I still could talk as a dire wolf. Why wouldn't I be
Gives
as
the
a horse?
people some PTSD.
Nay, it's me, the ghost horse. All right. Do we get to the cart without any problems?
Hold on.
That's what we're doing. We're going to the cart so we can take those.
They
books
want to go
out.
get those damn books.
Because there might be important shit
I know, but
there.
you can always come back for them. They're gonna be there for 3
You
days.
don't know that.
We listen. It's been
This could
raining.
be a fucking trap too.
Listen, Linda.
Listen. I don't want to give Ken. I don't trust him. I don't want to give him
either.
anything.
We should have
possible
just
leeway.
taken the books with us the first place.
We didn't know the goo was that bad. Okay.
We all have
No.
regrets.
Are we arguing like this all the way down?
God, I hope so.
That's exactly what we're doing. We're just all yelling at each other.
We didn't know the goo was that bad. Okay, we didn't know. Oh, I'm tired. I'm already tired. I'm emotionally exhausted. I'm a tired pony. We get to the cart without asking.
Okay, so as you go through the field,
Mm-hmm.
you cross the field fine. As you're going through town up towards Kensington's, there are these plant creatures, not quite what you fought before.
Oh, it was because they stole their corn.
They're
Eat their plant
It
babies.
wasn't even that good of a corn. It was like, ugh.
they're kind of
Meaning?
like
Well, why was the bell
Dog-
ringing? Was it attacking the whole village?
they kind of look like large dog things covered in spines, and
Nope.
they're
French-
attacking different villagers and fighting with the guards.
Oh. Who's ever fought this should feel really bad. Anyway, continuing on.
Let's get our
But
books
do you
and
think
leave.
we
They
should
got it.
help them?
No, they
These,
got it.
these people are innocent.
They're
Yes,
fine.
they are, and so are
They're
we.
gonna-
We're
they just
taking
gotta
our
leave-
books and we're gonna go.
They just gotta learn to eat their vegetables. They'll be fine. Like that one episode of the Powerpuff Girls where they ate the broccoli that was made in them. It's the same thing. They'll feast and they'll be happy, and whoever did this will actually become a hero and savior. Anyway, let's go.
All right, so you get to Kensington's.
Mm-hmm.
What do you do?
We
We
take
take the books and then leave.
So you're just taking the books.
the books and the notes. We're leaving the throne. Wesley can have that. It could be his like little bonus,
Okay.
Christmas bonus. There you go.
Correct.
We're taking anything that could that, because the thing is, we found a bunch of notes that we couldn't decipher. That probably relates to all the culty, gooey stuff,
Mm-hmm.
and we just want to make sure that we have that in our possession, because we don't know what why Kensington wants the goo. We're just trying to hold as many cards as we can. That's the plan. That's the idea. That's the thought process. Okay.
Yeah, hold on. There we go.
He's not used to us being pseudo organized.
He's not used to us having a plan.
Everybody roll initiative.
No! Fuck!
Look what you guys have done.
Shut up. We're gonna say you started in on the corn first.
We could have safely just left town with our ancient
Doubtful,
one.
not how this works.
No. We'll be fine. We're invisible. Look at that. 18 plus. What?
I want to use my lucky thing and roll again. I get 3 a day. No, I'm not. I'm gonna settle with my 8. That's fine. It's just initiative.
That's fine.
I can go last.
Oh, okay. So
All right.
19. Okay.
Hold on.
We're invisible though.
Yeah, we're invisible.
Why would we need to initiate something?
No one
But
can
we're
see us.
how are we going to try to get the book?
We're gonna ride by really quick and
Lean over and grab
lean
it.
over and grab and then keep riding.
Okay.
Cute idea. The wagon is parked inside a stall. You'll have to dismount, at which point you become visible. So, let's go down. Sorry, everybody except B becomes invisible because B is the one who invisibility is cast on.
Or everybody stays on. I can jump off but leave my backpack with the invisible group.
Yes.
Let's get the order first.
Be me first. Right.
Okay, Jess, what was your number?
8.
Cass.
Oh wait, for initiative. Oh, I forgot.
Initiative, I was 13.
My
B?
initiative was 2. I got 10.
Mine's
Sorry.
18 plus the 1, so 19.
19. Toki.
16.
Okay. And who was it that needed a correction to their number?
Me. I have 10.
Okay. So it's going to be Toki. No, B first, or come on, Alex.
Big number goes first.
Yes. Brain like mashed potatoes, I'm sorry.
Mine is like gravy.
It's something.
So together we have an entree.
Mine is the turkey.
I'm pretty sure I'm just stuffing.
That's totally what a turkey sounds like.
All right. So what? Everybody stays on, and
Except Cat Hiss.
And I have Cat Hiss's bag. In my bag.
So if we need to leave without Cat Hiss, we can do that. What, in a witty retort?
You're a horse. You could kick me and kill me. No.
all right. Cat Hiss. You dismount. You start grabbing up books and papers.
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
There's not like a whole bunch, so it's definitely something easily carryable.
Yeah.
I was just looking, it was like, oh shit, should I have taken a small bag with me or something? But no. It's nothing like crazy.
It's just stuff
Every
that squiggles on them. Sorry, what?
everybody make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, fuck.
Constipation.
Oh god.
And then I add 2?
Is there saving throws?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I have 15.
That's 7.
What do we add?
I think it's just the plus at the bottom of it.
Plus the bottom?
Yeah.
12. 12 for Toki.
You got 12.
We got 17.
Just got 17. And I'm sorry, Cat Hiss, what was your total?
7.
7?
Oh,
You know, the one that's off the horse.
the one that's not invisible.
Vulnerable position right now.
I don't like this dice tonight. The door is open. You can leave. Don't yell at me.
What?
Wesley just came over and yelled at me. The door is open. If he wants food, he's welcome to leave the room and go get food. He doesn't have to yell at me.
Why would the driver? What?
Your cat.
My cat's name is Wesley, and the other one's name is Buttercup, like Princess Buttercup.
Oh.
So I have
Dang.
Wesley and Buttercup.
If your cat was our driver the whole time.
Hi.
You're seeing Wesley, and I'm like, but no? What? Why would Jesse yell for you for food? Do what?
Okay.
Sorry.
Just because somebody else's cat is named what? Riker?
Mine is.
Yeah, so I hear Wesley, and the only thing that comes to mind is, shut up, Wesley!
We've yelled that quite a few times, and then one of us always snickers. Because Wesley is the talkative one. Princess will just bite you.
Guess what Jess's other cat's name is?
I didn't name him in my defense.
Perfect.
It's Loki.
A what?
My
Just
other
other-
cat's name is Loki.
Oh.
He's definitely a Loki, though.
Yes, he is. He's fantastic.
Okay. You hear a sort of animalistic shriek from above,
Nay?
and
From
a
above?
loud or a large
How big are these bushes?
plume of
No, but they need waxed.
You don't ask a plant how big their bush is. That's just not something you do. It's way too personal. like asking like how big your cucumber is.
Inquiring minds want to know.
A large cloud of green gas sprays down from overhead as something flies past. Everybody takes 10 damage.
Oh, what?
Is this poison?
It is poison.
I have
Except-
advantage against poison?
We'll get to you in a moment. Except for Cat Hiss, who takes 20.
Oh,
Ooh.
what? Where did this come from? Catus, are you still alive?
Yeah, I have 11.
Hey, can you just hop back on me? Can we just leave? I don't want to deal with this right now.
I
Well,
told you. I told
have-
you.
It's not your ass. Fuck off. You're sitting up there. You can sit up there and bitch. Just be patient.
Now, Toki, what is your ability with poison?
So I have resistance against poison, so I have advantage against poison for saving throw modifier.
Okay. Well, you made the save, so you're good.
Okay. And then I am resistant poison, which I believe halves my damage.
If it's resistance, then yes. So in that case, you would take only 5.
Okay. Yeah, I have both of those things. So yeah, I have resistance. And then it
Yeah, the advantage wouldn't
saving
matter
throw.
because you made it on the first pass.
perfect. So, yeah, I will take 5 damage.
Yeah.
So, how does poison work? Do we take like a point each turn or something, or?
No, you have... It varies literally depending on the type of poison, and this does poison damage, which is almost like acid, but not. Technically, acid is its own separate element, but this is just straight, you take this much damage, end of it.
Okay, that's less worrying. Cat has... Come on. Come on. Come on.
I'm good to just jump back on the horse now. Kind of. Somebody grab me.
Yeah, you shouldn't...
Invisible.
We do one of those action movie things where
Just
we're on the
grab
horse,
it.
and then I throw an arm down and grab Caius and throw them on my back, on the back of the horse, and we just keep riding and hauling our ass out of there.
Okay. Where are you going?
Away.
Yes.
Yes, okay. Well, since we can see the map, draw an arrow in the direction you're heading.
Okay.
We
Yeah.
go up.
Probably...
You're
oh,
the one running,
Sorry,
so
undo
Wait.
it.
How do we...
Sorry. I was trying to just drag the screen around.
we're
like-
making a loop-de-loop.
There we go.
do we
What
just go,
What direction
like,
did we
this
come
way?
from?
We came from here, and I guess we went like...
You came from the north. North is the direction of the...
Well, no, we started from...
Oh,
we started
okay,
here.
yeah, you were... Okay, when you entered town, you came from the north. Then you went down to the abandoned farmstead. Then you went back up.
So we're right here. This is where the cart is.
We just go like straight up, which is the quickest way out of town.
Back to the direction of the chateau.
Well, otherwise we
Why
can't
I
go
wanted more
through
directions from your
town.
daddy. I guess, what is... Okay, so this is... Which way is No Man's Land?
North.
North?
hmm
Okay, what is this way?
That will be heading towards the coast.
And what's this way?
That'll
coast?
be... The coast is to the east.
I vote coast.
I'm kind of yeah.
The central, going west takes you towards the central area of this part of the nation. And, well, west or south will both go deeper towards the nation. You are
Okay.
actually in the southern hemisphere, so as you go south, it's going to get colder.
Okay. Yeah, I think the coast would be a good idea too, because if we needed to deliver this thing to Tentacle Daddy.
Water.
And the
Yeah.
ocean. Yeah. All right, we head to the coast.
Okay.
Yay!
So are you just heading straight? Are you just heading straight east, or are you taking the road?
Oh. That's a good question.
The road, I guess, would be an easier travel. Like I'm a horse, not a deer.
Do you have your off-road hooves on?
I basically do I have horseshoes on, or was that part of the transformation, or is it just like raw? I'm like a raw horse.
You would just be
Am I a
horse.
raw? I'm just a raw horse. Okay, let's stick with the road. Because
Wouldn't it be nicer on your feet to go off road though?
okay,
Yeah.
I believe Toki, because Toki knows horses. We'll do that.
Just roads
Okay.
are really hard on hooves.
Okay, we'll do off road.
Okay, so you're just heading straight east then.
Plowing through everyone else's fields.
Okay. All right. Basically, as you leave under the cover of invisibility, you see a very young green dragon land on top of Mr. Kensington's storehouse, and it is attacking the roof.
Sorry, Mr. Kensington.
I'll be fine.
He's got it.
It was probably not our fault. It was that probably that was probably not. Wait, is the green dragon the poison dragon?
Yes.
Ah,
Oh.
run.
Yeah, we don't know how to fight a poison dragon. Kensington's got money. Like that's basically the ultimate cheat code.
So, all right, you're heading out of town.
He's like, oh, there goes that epic battle that I had planned.
You hear the shouts and screams fade into the distance.
Look, you're not making this easier.
And you're far enough that everything's quiet. It's still dark.
We'll donate
and...
we'll donate some of our gold to the Widows and Orphans Fund.
Well, it was probably not her fault, because I thought it was like I thought I stirred up children of the corn. But if it was a dragon, like who knew who sent that out?
Dragons normally aren't they attracted to like if there's like mass hoardings?
They can be. There's a lot of different things that can get them going. I mean, generally it's treasure, but
a poison dragon after some poison goo. Fuck. It's okay. We doesn't know where we went.
We need to get rid of this ooze
Immediately.
ASAP.
Yes.
Yeah, let's give it to a what true neutral deity.
I just
Someone
don't
to use-
feel so great about giving it to a god.
He
What?
just wants to do a face mask. You know, it's like stem cell
No.
face mask or whatever.
Yeah.
Gotta keep telling ourselves that.
Lying to ourselves is the best way to get through anything.
Just like shaking it because it glows.
Put it away.
Ah, fine.
so do you keep going? Do you?
We go until we reach the beach.
When is tomorrow, and when is it tomorrow enough that we talk to him?
Probably. I don't know. Early to late morning,
Okay, I guess till
or
then.
mid to late morning. Early to late. Come on, Alex.
Should we just ride through the night then?
Well, I'm right in the night. I guess I'm gonna be the tired one.
We just ride until B needs to take a break.
Yeah,
Okay.
Come on, B. Yeah.
hoodwink.
So, for the next...
Like, okay, when did we get when did we wake up? When did we get waken up?
like 3 in the morning.
Okay, so we got sleep. So we're not I'm not running on empty here.
No, but if you're running till
Cat hisses.
morning, that's...
Okay, what do you want to do? What should we do?
But we don't have to fully like.
I guess I don't need to run. I can
No,
trot.
like once we're out where there's like no noise, we can just kind of.
I can trot.
You can just kind of
Trot.
walk or trot. We
got
can
the
do a
trots.
perception check. We can do a perception check and make sure we're all good.
Do we need to do like a short rest somewhere so that Cat has more health?
Oh, yeah, that's right. Cat has got a big ouchie.
That would be-
Okay.
I mean,
Uh,
and remember,
I'm a delicate little bird.
And yeah, Cat Hiss took 20 damage. Jess and B took 10.
I told her it was
and
nine.
Toki took,
You've been arguing with me.
what,
5.
5?
Yeah.
Oh,
5.
I'd say let's find a. Okay. Change of plans. I guess we could try to find like either find a campsite or set something up.
I mean, if we're gonna set something up, maybe just, slightly off the road, so...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm
fine.
off-road. How far off
You
on the road am I?
You want to be in.
You're a ways off the road.
Okay.
I would say, somewhere... I don't know that we would maybe want to light a fire, but,
What about like a tree?
I was going to say under a tree so there's no skylight above us.
Yeah, let's do that. Fine. We look for a big tree.
Okay. And I would say, just for
the tree's attacking you.
just for point of reference, there is no... the road is not at all visible in any direction from where you are.
Oh, we might have fucked up. Okay.
That's okay. I got a familiar. We can send it up to find the road.
Okay. Let's just set up camp. No fire. You want to send out your familiar again to just keep a lookout, since that did technically work last time. And
Yes. They will kind of get a sense of our direction and keep a lookout.
yeah.
Okay.
And I guess I de-horse.
G-horse.
Ta-da! I guess we'll do a short rest until mid-morning.
Let's see here. Yeah, if you're doing a short rest, then you
Will I
can...
get my animal form back, or does that only for long rest?
I don't know.
Okay.
I think that's a long rest. But
Okay. I got one left, so not a big deal.
Yeah, don't
We're
quote
just
me on that.
we're looking to heal. That's the big thing.
Yeah. So if you're taking a short rest, you can spend a couple of your hit dice to recover. Basically, on your character sheet, wherever it says what your hit dice are, it's going to be like, if it says 4d8, then you can choose to use 1 or 2 of those d8s, and every time you roll one, you add your Constitution modifier to it.
Does that reset after a long rest?
Yes.
I'm gonna just do 1.
Sorry.
Okay.
That is okay.
Damn it. 3. Oh, and the Constitution modifier you said?
Uh-huh.
So that's 5. Okay, so I get half of it back. So 26.
6 plus 9.
You
I mean, plus 3 equals 9 for me. So
I got lucky.
I'm down 1.
I'm completely healed.
Yeah. What about
I don't know how I
Bridge?
got lucky, but I'll take it.
I would imagine that this is going to go quite well for me.
I also have a healing
Yep.
spell. Oh, Jesus.
Even if I have that, actually, which I don't much. Anyway, I know I only needed 5, so.
Okay.
Since
So
this
that's
was a short rest, did you want to only use one of those for now?
Oh yeah, maybe I should do that.
I mean, you can still just say that, you know, that
I got a 9.
okay, yeah,
Yeah.
that's fine.
I mean, there was only one that didn't work out.
Yeah.
Down
You're good. You're good.
Alright.
Sorry.
The mid-morning, can we talk to him again?
Yeah. The rain has died off. It's slightly overcast now.
Should we just use a puddle this time?
I'm just gonna dig a big hole and then create water in it. Nothing fancy.
If you just gotta, what if there's a puddle? Then all you gotta do is, ring ring. You don't even have to dig.
Ring ring.
Is there enough puddles?
Um,
We're kind of like in the woods. I wouldn't imagine there'd be a lot of puddles.
yeah. You got squishy dirt, but nothing that necessarily is stands out that much.
Well, I'll make my own puddle because I can make 10 gallons of water, so that should be enough for a decent puddle.
That should be enough for a calling some great and powerful being.
We nicknamed him Daddy. That's a great name. He should be appreciative.
Okay, so I create water and then I reach out to Tentacle Daddy. Ring ring.
Doodle doo 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 doo. That's his ringtone. Doodle doo 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 doo.
That's an annoying Nokia one.
Yes, there you go.
Okay, so you get in contact with him, and he's still a little bit like grumpy, and
We almost died.
Say, dude, dragons, please tell us where you want this.
Would a poison dragon be looking for a poison item?
many creatures will seek it.
Shit. Cool. Damn it.
Okay, where's your UPS box?
You could have mentioned that, man.
We haven't had much trouble since. I mean, since we found it, though, so...
A
We've
what?
just been
That
carrying
wasn't our own doing. Can we just ask where his post office box is, please?
The moment we remembered we had it, then that's when all shit broke. So maybe we should just try to
Forget
slam our
about
head-
it?
Yeah, forget about it.
So what he wants you to do is basically he gives you I guess it wouldn't be coordinates, but it would be
Directions.
directions to a coastal town where
Innsmouth.
Innsmouth, yes. Where he basically says, okay, you're going to go to this part of the coast. You're going to take a ship and head to this. He is relaying essentially what'll be a daisy chain of how to reach him.
Oh, goody.
Oh my god.
This is like the most annoying quest in video games.
I love those because I can just follow it and I don't have to worry about it.
Can we just dump it and flush it down a toilet or something? It'll eventually get to him.
We just drop it in the pot, chamber pot, or do you got email?
What if we just drop it in this puddle here? You're powerful, right? You could be yeah.
Just dump it.
Slurp it up like spaghetti.
A what?
So he could slurp it up like spaghetti.
Oh.
We could just, or no, just fling it into the ocean. Can't we just fling it into the ocean, please?
No. He refuses.
Damn it.
You gotta meet us halfway. We can't just keep taking a daisy chain. We will get on a boat and go to one location, and then you just gotta meet us there.
Talk to your daddy like that. Tisk.
You can punish me later.
Yeah, he basically says, you know, if you value your powers, then, you know, be my whatever.
Be your
Then-
glorified delivery girl.
Yeah. Then
I guess technically the rest of us could leave. Just leave it. Leave the green come with you.
Yeah, he doesn't give a shit about anybody else. His you know, whole point of leverage is just trying to
I
use.
thought we had something special.
Yeah, he basically says, charter a ship, go to where I tell you, and we will proceed from there.
You gonna give us money for the ship? Or her money for the ship?
He disappears.
Oh, slimy little.
If we're literally delivering him his monthly lube subscription, I'm gonna be pissed.
Uh,
Alright, who wants to go on a boat?
yay. I was supposed to switch out my character too. Should I just keep Hoodwink for this romp, or should I switch out next time?
Maybe this is a good time for Hoodwink to be like, I am not getting on that boat. Like,
Shit, I'm out. Doop, fuck this
and then
shit.
maybe we meet your. I mean, you know.
Maybe I could be Hoodwink and be like, look, I got business to do. This is my friend. He will help you out. Maybe help you.
Could Hoodwink give us a ride to the town, though? Like,
Hoodwink knows a dude in the town.
Yeah, okay, that could work. And I can spend this next week or two developing this character, so I'm ready by then.
Yeah, this is definitely because I'm gonna need to prep a lot more material.
Oh God. He wasn't expecting us to just hoof it.
Give it. We'll shoot for 3 weeks this time.
Okay.
As far as how you want to, you know, work in your new character, that's up to, you know, you, I guess, and the group. The important thing here is keep in mind that you don't just have the group and whatever goods that are still sitting at Mr. Kensington's supply. You also have Nugget.
Not what?
who's Nugget?
Your business partner who you've left manning your shop since you went on this adventure.
Oh, my lore. I forgot about that. Well, the thing is, I gave Hoodwink the long story, and I'm like, look, Alex here, and you're like, well, you didn't really need to make it that long, and I'm like, okay, so I just kind of pushed it out of my mind, but all right, if that's like a character that you want to bring in, sure, we can do that.
Well, I'm just saying, you technically, like, your whole thing is you're like a traveling, you know,
Merchant with nuggets.
curiosities peddler, and you have this gnome who help, or I thought it was a gnome, who helps,
No.
like, run your cart and travels with you. So, essentially, from his perspective, it's like, oh, hey, you know, yeah, you're gonna disappear for a while. I'll just, like, keep doing business here. Then
Wait, where is Nugget?
Nuggets with my cart, my traveling, like,
Yeah, but where is that at? Is that in the Kensington's town and he's maybe dead now?
He's
No.
somewhere in town.
what was he?
He would have to be because, like, that's how you got here, right?
Honestly, that part was fuzzy, but yeah, I guess sure. Okay.
I mean, it doesn't much make sense if you were, like, this traveling merchant and then you just leave him in one town and then decide, well, I'm
Oh,
going to
that's-
hop over to the next one.
Now you mention all this, now to another town. Alright, I guess this would be just it. I will probably drop everyone off at the town, introduce them to my friend who will help them and then oh that would actually work perfect. Like actually, I suddenly remember this my friend, and my cart is back at the town, so I gotta go back and check everything.
Yeah, that can work.
Yeah, there you go. See, look at that.
How far is this town from where we are? This coastal
We're
town.
heading to the coast.
I don't know yet.
Okay.
Okay, well, if you guys want to end it here, like, what do you want to do?
This would be a good spot.
People gotta work in the morning.
Yeah.
Well, this is where it's going to have to end. I really don't have anything ready to go beyond right
Did you
now.
expect us to fight the dragon? I'm just curious.
Potentially, yes. I expected a lot more.
Than us to just nope out of that whole situation.
We thought, look, okay, there was like a lot of maybe I'm thinking that we kind of like hyped ourselves out about with Kensington and the thing, because I'm like, oh, Kensington's probably this big mastermind with the goo, and we probably like overestimated him, and I think we kind of like hyped ourselves out, like, oh no, we're on a hit list or some shit like that because we got this powerful goo or some shit like that. So that's why we were just like, let's leave. Like, we don't know exactly what we're up against here, and that's kind of why we were like, okay,
Cactus
goodbye.
is almost dead, and
Yeah, like, but we wouldn't have even survived against that guy. Like, so running was
You
probably
guys
the best
probably
thing.
would have. I wouldn't have.
Cactus was basically, the Thanksgiving dinner there that we couldn't eat because it was poison.
This is our glass cannon.
But that's the best thing about D&D, so that, the pleasant surprise. Surprise, we're chicken.
So one of the things is not all dragons are I will destroy town, rawr.
Well, that's what he was doing.
He was attacking the town, but this is a very young dragon. It's like
I friendshiped him. Damn it.
it's like maybe the size of a cow.
they're like a baby dragon.
Oh, I didn't want to kill a baby dragon. I would
Well, maybe he's still there when you go back.
Yeah.
Literally the thing you fought in that underground chamber has a higher general challenge rating than the dragon does.
Well, we didn't know what was going on.
I'm going by Skyrim rules, okay? Dragons were no shit. The only thing more scarier than a dragon was a giant in that game.
So
I think it's a fair thing to assume that a dragon, even a baby one, would have been a tough nugget. But
it still would have been an intense fight. I'm not saying that it wouldn't, but
it could fly.
it can
I
fly.
can't
Yes.
even fly yet. I
I've
can't
had
even
poison breath.
fly yet. Like, what we're supposed to do? Just like fart in a general direction, be like, haha, we got toxic gas too. Eat it. How do you fly a dragon? Be like, ooh.
Projectiles?
Like, look, pick up Cactus. Ooh, chicken, turkey leg. Ooh,
I think I have some range spells, but
tasty. Tasty. Look at that.
Excuse me. Yeah, basically, like, this entire session was meant to be, oh, well, here's some talk and some lore, and then, action time, and it was the entire inverse of that, which is fine, as long as, everybody had fun, and we're, it was cool.
No, I was gonna kick talking to. I know he doesn't give a shit about my character, but I get a kick at talking to Jessica's patron.
To Daddy. You like talking to Daddy?
Hi, Daddy. What
Uh,
you doing? Just have Edie call him up like, what you doing?
It's, the only thing is that, because of doing it that way, it went through a lot, and, the next step, I really don't have anything
It's
ready
fine.
for yet,
It's
so.
good. It's good.
Were you expecting us to go to the coast eventually? Like, or were you
Oh,
still
yeah.
kind of making as you go.
So what I do is essentially like you have some people, when you sent me that one video on whoever it was talking about how, you know, he writes a campaign and referencing a railroad and so much.
Oh yeah.
So you have a lot of people who get upset about getting railroaded, where it's like, well, you have to do this and you have to do that, because D&D is one of these things. It's like an open world sort of game, right? And some people do really like play the game, follow the thread, go do the thing. And then you have others that do want it to be completely open world. Some people want it to be like fucking, you know, fantasy GTA, right? If I know that somebody wants one or the other, then I can try and cater to that. But generally, I feel the best way to do things is to start out with essentially a plot point and several different directions that you can go in. And from there, as you make choices, I essentially have a few, let's say, paths that act as like points down the road. And as you go in one direction...
Basically, you let us be... You have the effects, and you let us be the cause.
Kind of. As you start going in a direction, I'll start like filling in the blanks. And there are a few essentially branching paths that things can go in that I start preparing for. If something gets a little too far too fast, or gets a little too far off those, you know, paths, I'm not going to tell you, no, you can't do that, because to me that undermines the entire point of what D&D is.
Well, I think part of the fun for you, like if I was in a DM situation, like obviously you're the one that's planning it, you're creating the story, you're putting all this stuff together, but because, you know, we're giving you the opportunity to think on your feet and, you know, come up with new points and new ideas and stuff like that. And I think to me that would be fun, because it's like, you know, it gives you like unexpected ways to play, you know, to continue, like to do your own story.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And yeah.
That's the idea, but there's still only so much I can do at any one time. Because when it comes to...
You were expecting us to fight the dragon, and that would be it. And that would be probably the end of the day. But we're like, no. Nay.
And
we were thinking that, I don't know, we definitely psyched ourselves out, because the fact is we have this dangerous artifact, and we're thinking like, oh, things are going to come after us, and they're going to be powerful and mean, and, you know, we got, you know, Cat has almost died to a pig. We ain't prepared for that.
But that's also...
Cat has almost died a lot.
But that can also be part of the fun. Like when the first time that the group got to the bottom of the chateau, the basement level, and Cat Hiss and 2D are skulking along, trying to like feel everything out, and how much everybody was panicking over literally empty rooms and hallways. Did much happen? No, but the storytelling and the tension is enough to go and carry the gameplay.
Well, that was the thing. 2D was more experienced with us, and he was like, "Oh, we got to check for traps around every corner," and we were like, "You know, this is like baby's first dungeon, right?" Like,
but
you know,
I mean, it seemed like everybody was at least like, I don't know. At the time, maybe I was reading it wrong, but
the thing is, the problem with that was the result didn't feel like, because we were psyching ourselves so out, and then the ending turns out like, oh, it was just in our heads. Like, that made it feel like, I don't know, like I felt like kind of dumb. Like I felt like, oh, it was way too much of an overaction for what the...
I kind of liked it personally. Like,
you liked it?
Like, I did. It's like one of those things where you get a really scary movie and it's like super tense, and then you jump and it's like a blanket or something. Like it's like, oh phew, okay. But so I wasn't. It didn't bother me at all. But I
I
definitely
just guess I
understand.
just like
And I know some
I
people
guess
that
it's
get
funny from like an outwardist perspective, but for me it's like, oh, shit. I'm like worrying over nothing. Like we could have just, you know, had fun and fight the fucking dragon and stuff like that and get experience points and stuff like that and maybe, you know, like a new shiny for Cat Hiss, but instead we were like, oh, we're over psyching ourselves out and
it's fine though. I mean, like that happens sometimes. I mean, there have definitely been points where, like, you know, it goes both ways. You'll have points where you charge in and, you know, shit goes wrong. And you're like, whoops, well, that was a dumb idea. And then there are other points where you're so overly cautious that you're you know, trudging along at like a snail's pace, and afterwards it's like, well, we didn't need to worry about all that crap. Like, it goes both ways. Sometimes that's just, you know, the way things are. It doesn't necessarily mean that it's a waste of time. And, you know, if you know, everybody's amped up about it, even if it is over nothing, and there was quite a bit of like a stir when finally the Grimlock was found in that one room with the, you know, chains and everything. Whatever.
I think if we're, you know, staying true to like our characters, the what ifs doesn't matter because, you know, it's in the past. But if this is what our characters would genuinely do, then, you know, I don't know.
I don't
you
think
know?
I am. I don't think I am playing generally to my character anymore, and that's why I kind of want to switch because my character's supposed to like not take anything seriously, and I think I've been taking things over seriously. But because this is my first campaign, my first time, I feel like being overly worried is a lot me coming through. So
That's why I'm playing Brig the way that I am, because she is very much not me. Like, that is literally why I made Brig the way that I did.
And that's why I'm bringing in a character that's very not me either. And Hoodwink is me, but it's like the very extreme parts of me dialed up to 10. But then again, I do have me personally. I have this paranoia side and this worrying side that Hoodwink isn't supposed to have, but that's coming through in Hoodwink. So I feel like maybe trying something different would help me just play the game and not worry about that stuff so much. I don't know. Like,
it might, and then you might also want to, you know, if you do come back to play Hoodwink, reflect on what you're doing or why they would be going in this direction. Because one of the things that I've heard people sometimes talk about or gripe about is the quote, adventurer that doesn't want to adventure. Somebody gave this example of like, you know, well, my guy wants to, he has a bakery in his hometown and he just wants to be a baker, but it's failing, so he's adventuring to raise the money to save the bakery, but he really doesn't want to be there. And basically every single interaction with this person is like, well, I'd rather not, and he'll like mill about town. He's playing to his character, yes, but it's slowing down the pace of the game.
I mean, there's like the reluctant hero thing, but the thing is, at some point, it's like, you are here. I get it. No, it's like, it's like basically going against the grain the entire time.
And I'm not saying that you are, but it might be easier to think about how you want to play Hoodwink, because if they literally just like no fucks given and they're entirely chaotic, not, well, I mean, I guess if you're going to push it to an extreme, yes. The thing is that they can go and put themselves in harm's way at a moment's notice, and they'll be like, oh, I don't give a fuck, whatever. And
I would say they're more. I think I put them more in the more true neutral. I guess I don't know.
All I'm saying is they, you know, if somebody doesn't care about stuff at all, then it's going to slow down the gameplay, because they're either going to I'm sorry. I'm trying to come with a good way to describe this. And
I think I just need to step away. Like I think I need to just
a change of
maybe
pace would be good. A change of pace would
change
be
of
good.
pace. Yeah, change of pace. Playing a completely different character with a completely different skill set, and then maybe I can just sort of like not be so much me and be more them.
Hmm.
If that makes sense. Anyway, I'm getting really tired. It was fun though. I had a fun time.
I always
Yeah.
have
I hope
fun,
you
you
guys had
guys.
fun too. Running
That's
away
awesome.
like cowards.
It's
I'm
always
happy.
fun.
I have my books and papers.
Your damn books you almost died for.
You know what? I've almost died for a lot less purpose.
Like
Very
biting a
true.
pig's ass.
Like fighting a pig. Oh man.
I wanted bacon from the source. Damn it! You let me get too
Almost
hungry.
touching the green goo that probably.
Swear to God, if it ends up just being lube, I'm gonna get mad.
Oh, good news is I plugged in my thing, and it works now. So.
Oh, good.
Prices are-
Yay!
Yay! A happy ending to this year's story.
Yay!
I would say, err on the side of caution and let it just sit out for a while longer.
Yeah. No, I will keep it. I just plugged it in. Yep, and the light comes on and it connects, and I'm like, oh, thank God. Anyway, you guys all have a good night, okay?
Mhm.
Good night,
You
B.
too.
Good night.